and welcome to the Round 2 update for the March Madness Tournament of 2012. In this round, we have gone from 64 contestants down to the Sweet 16. Let's take a look at our first bracket, the Northern Conference.
I am completely out of this conference now. The students I had here worked hard but didn't make it, so this one's all you, Mr. Harrison.
In this conference here, this is going to be a first and sixth block duel. At the top of the bracket here, you'll see my number 1 seed is going up against a number 4 seed from first block. And we have down in the lower hand of the bracket a number 7 versus a number 11 seed. I expect both of these to be very competitive. The number 1 and number 5 seed both feel that they are capable of winning this entire tournament. And my number 11 and my number 7 seeds have worked extremely hard to get as far as they are in the tournament. They've had a rough road and some tough matches. Let's head on over to the Southern Conference.
I have 2 people left in this conference, and unfortunately they go head-to-head in the next round. These are 2 high scorers, both representing my first block, a number 2 and number 3 seed. So it should be a good round. I'm looking forward to see what they pull out of this. So good luck to both of them.
I also have a matchup here. I've got a 4th block and a 6th block. This is a number 1 seed and a number 5 seed competing against one another. The number 1 seed is one of the 2 remaining students from my 4th block class and has had very, very impressive scores so far along, so I'm sure he will be extremely competitive, but do not underestimate the number 5 seed. Alright, moving on from the Southern Conference, we will now head over to the Eastern Conference.
I have 1 student left in the Eastern Conference, Mr. Harrison. This is my number 1 seed. He stayed consistent throughout the tournament and has proved to be a competitor. I feel like he has a shot to go all the way to the end. He's going against a number 5 seed, so let's see what he can do in this round.
Yeah, my number 5 seed up in the upper part of this bracket too is capable of winning this entire thing if he puts his mind to it, so this is going to be a very competitive matchup. Down below, I have a little Cinderella story going on here. My number 11 seed has had some extremely tough and close matches along the way and has found herself in the Sweet 16 going up against one of the 2 remaining contestants from my 4th block, the number 2 seed. The number 2 seed has had perfect tests in the past and is capable of repeating that. So, number 11 is going to have to come with a great game. Let's head on over to the final conference, the Western Conference.
Oh, this was a heartbreaker conference for me. I lost my top seed in this round, but she didn't go out without a fight. That match came down to tiebreakers. I am very proud of her performance in this tournament. As a result, this leaves the door open for an interesting matchup in the next round.
That's right, as we alluded to this possibility at the end of round 1, now it's a reality. Emotions could run high in this round as students continue to chatter, making this a high-profile match in more ways than one.
My 2-student matchup in this round was a tough one to watch. These are 2 of my best overall students, so I hated to see one of them eliminated. They both worked hard and both made me proud, but my champ in that round really brought it. She's now the points leader in the entire tournament.
And that's right, I have going up against this point leader my number 10 seed, who barely squeaked by his win last round. So he's got a tough match ahead of him.
And don't let that pretty smile fool you. She will wipe the floor with you.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's recap of round 2 results from the Word Within the Word tournament. Stay tuned until the next update. We have round 3.